Helping people is therapeutic for me. I do what you call outreach work. I go to conventions and learn about permanent supportive housing. I do speaking engagements. I want to learn more about the other side of Miriam's Kitchen so I can do a better job. The job is not built for everyone, but the outreach workers here, they do very good work.
Miriam's Kitchen got its start over 4 decades ago at a time when urban homelessness was, becoming more present in the community. And Miriam's Kitchen persisted as simply a meal program for across its first 2 decades. And we realized even when we started the meal program in 1983 that meals weren't going to solve homelessness. Housing is what solves homelessness.
The very first time getting my key and entering my new home, I was in disbelief. I was in awe because I was homeless for 17 consecutive years here in the nation's capital. And I never, ever seen me getting a set of keys. Unhoused individuals that you see out there across the United States, Washington, D.C., that is somebody's mother, sister, daughter, father, brother, and son. They have a backstory. No one is homeless by choice. No one wants to be homeless. It's either lack of affordable housing, which is the #1 cause of homelessness, or there are other underlying traumas, substance abuse, mental health disorders that they just need a helping hand.
We design everything to be really guest-centered and not only have an impact with one person at a time, but at a whole city level. So that starts with the meals that we serve. Someone who's experiencing homelessness hears from a friend about Miriam's Kitchen and then they have a great meal. And that's really the bridge in that program for case managers and social workers to get to know people and build a relationship. Find out what are the housing solutions, and then we work every day to help people connect to whatever their goals are.
I waited 9 months and I was informed that I was going to receive a housing voucher. And when I got the call about my voucher coming in, I dropped the phone immediately. I started crying because after 20 years in prison, you never think about this, what your future is going to be like. And that was one of them.
Peace on earth, no more hungry people. We're all caring for one another.
I just want to continue to work in Miriam's Kitchen. They've been there for me from the beginning. And I'm hoping that there are more organizations like Miriam's Kitchen that would pop up and do the same work.
I have guests that have been here since I started working here 6 years ago. And when they see me, they just light up. Because as they say, they're going to get something spectacular out of me that day. And it inspires me to try to do better for them. So they truly get me up every morning. This is by far the best job I've ever had in my entire life. I could not imagine doing anything else.
None of this works unless people contribute and believe in our vision of ending chronic homelessness and believe in our ability to serve our guests and get them into a home of their own.
And I think we see that really every day in all of the programs, but then we get to see it in particular with so many of our guest leaders because of their expertise and leadership on homelessness. When you see all that come together, when you really believe, yes, we can end homelessness in DC.